Is it time to buy or sell Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes, exchange-traded fund? In this video, we are diving deep into Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 4th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 3.96. Now, let's examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 19.2% since we first classified Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes as a buy candidate just 8 days ago. This translates to an average return of 2.4% per day since it was identified as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned within the upper range of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders. As a reaction towards the lower boundary of the trend is likely. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 22.6% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return fluctuating between negative 10.03% and 23.37%. Turning to the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of 80.53%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 1.66% to 81.44% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between 94.88 and 169.34. Our latest daily update from Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged ETNs includes the headline: Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged ETF price down 0.320% on Wednesday. The Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged ETF price fell by 0.320% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025, dropping from $93.63 to $93.33. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 4.73%, with a low of $92.41 and a high of $96.78. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 39.11% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day by 68,000 shares, although this occurred during a decline in prices. This may be an early warning, indicating a slightly increased risk over the next couple of days. In total, 451,000 shares were bought and sold for approximately $42.11 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $96.78, while the lowest price was $25.83. Currently, the price is 3.56% or $3.45 below the 52-week high and 71.04% or $228.97 below the all-time high on January 5, 2021, when the price reached $322.30. GDXU has stood out all summer as one of the top-performing leveraged exchange-traded funds tied to gold miners. Through June and into early August of 2025, it repeatedly appeared on weekly top performer lists and was highlighted among the best leveraged ETFs in the first half of the year. As gold prices increased, global stimulus measures were implemented and risk-on flows pushed miner stocks higher. In the short term, that momentum and periodic inflows can drive sharp rallies in GDXU. The 3 times leverage amplifies movements when gold and miner equities spike, resulting in significant daily returns. However, the same characteristics can also amplify losses and increase volatility. Factors such as rebalancing decay, Higher trading spreads and lagging investor demand noted during the rally can accelerate drawdowns during market reversals, compressing returns for those who choose to buy and hold. Over the longer term, sustained higher gold prices and renewed investor interest in miners could support continued upside. Nevertheless, GDXU's leverage structure makes it a tactical, high-risk vehicle best used for short-term exposure rather than a long-term core investment. The following signals have been identified for microsectors gold miners 3 times leveraged ETNs. The microsectors gold miners 3 times leveraged ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which presents a positive forecast for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these indicators, where the short-term average is above the long-term average in the event of downward corrections. Support is expected at the levels of $91.07 and $76.24. A drop below any of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been generated, potentially influencing short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, and so far it has decreased by 0.32%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the ETS should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 17 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal 7 days ago. Upon examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal 125 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for microsectors gold miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $82.60 and $78.30. There is an inherent risk when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead the fund to fall to the next support level. In this case, microsectors gold miners 3 times leveraged finds support just below today's level at $82.60. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $78.30 and $76.61. This exchange-traded fund may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, with a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This fund is considered to carry very high risk. Over the last day, the fund fluctuated $4.37 between its high and low points, representing a change of 4.73%. For the past week, the fund has shown an average daily volatility of 5.74%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for microsectors gold miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for microsectors gold miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes is at $93.63. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, microsectors gold miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes encounters its first support level at $82.60. If this support level is maintained, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $90.77, reflecting a decrease of 2.74%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very high daily fluctuations, which inherently increases the risk involved. Additionally, there is a sell signal that has emerged from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is microsectors gold miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes ETF a good investment? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggests that the current price may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged ETF to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 14th of August, we anticipate that Microsector's Gold Miners 3 times leveraged exchange-traded notes will open higher by 84 cents, starting at $94.17. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.